Hey, what's up, people? Mark Duncan here. As you can see, I'm sitting in front of a rebel flag. Now, many people want to be very controversial about this. They're going to say all kinds of fake history, fake stuff in order to make this flag look bad. A lot of people call it a Confederate flag. The truth is, it's never officially been a Confederate flag. One of the reasons why this flag is so oftenly criticized or smashed, per se, is because this flag is a rebel flag. Many people that have had issues with the big government looking over their shoulders and dictating policy on them use this flag as a symbol of rebellion, as a symbol of a smaller people, a smaller population of people standing against the big government. They use this symbol to unite even the smallest groups for the same cause. Why is this important? Well, we live in a day in this country where our history is always under attack, where we have certain parties that are looking to hide our history. They're looking to remove our history. The problem with that is it's a matter of time before we repeat our history. So even though that this is not a Confederate flag, we should keep in mind that every veteran on both sides were giving full military honors. They were giving full military benefits. All their statues, monuments, memorials, they're all protected under the Veterans Act. Every one of them. So to even think about removing them is a crime. People want to talk about putting them in a museum. The problem is we have museums that are going bankrupt. Museums that are asking for more money just to survive. So once again, what you're talking about doing is hiding our history. Now, what should this flag represent? This flag should represent us, the people of this country, the people who are sick and tired of politics as usual, sick and tired of being dictated by big city politics and politicians who only have their self-gain at interest. We need to be represented by people who are among us, people who are willing to stand up and fight for our rights as Americans. There is a growing movement out there to remove this flag. Well, let's not remove it based on a fake narrative. Let's not remove it based on lies. Let's stand up and realize that the only reason they want to remove this flag is because it's the last symbol of a time when Americans stood against the big government, and they don't want that again. So they want to make that look bad. And everybody who stood, they want to make them look bad, just to make sure it don't happen again. That's the truth behind this flag. Where there's few, there were brave. And those few and those brave were willing to stand for what they thought was their rights. Period. Enough said. Let's also remember that the Civil War gave us many things, including a voice. States like Oregon wouldn't even have a political voice if it wasn't for the South. The Confederacy was not just about slavery. The Confederacy was about a large government stepping on the rights, the property rights, and the income and the livelihood of the South. It was about the big government promising certain rights on a constitution and then turning around and taking those rights from them. It was when the little small group of Americans stood against the big government. We shouldn't turn our backs on those. We should honor them. For that is the epitome of what it means to be an American. That's the core definition and gives our Second Amendment the value that it is. The ability to stand against a government that no longer has our interests at hand. They did their civil duty. They did well within their rights. We should remember them as such. Thank you. God bless. Peace. Duncan out.